begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive.
Hey, what league is this?
I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
So, 1st and 10 here at the 38. They'll run for the first time with their fullback.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Right back to the fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
I don't mind the call, giving it to the fullback, thinking he can just kind of plow his way through and pick up the 1st down. But what you're not expecting is for him to actually lose yardage, and that's exactly the case here. Now changes things a little bit now as they face this 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Now Murray. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Detroit.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Open man downfield. It's Laporta. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
1st down, Detroit.
From the gun, it's Murray. This is hot. Outside of the end zone. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first. What you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around, making the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he will score! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Wanlu. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Murray now to throw on first down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Folk now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
Once again, it's Pacheco.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. The Lions, all their first time out, talk things over before third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. 14 on the pickup. First down, KC.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll manage only a couple. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle. So, from 37, here's second and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Moving to his right. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this. On
first and 10, here's Pacheco. And And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up second
From the
and
25, here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. They get this out wide to DeMercado. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
brings up 3rd and 8.
Here's Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Matt Wilson. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
For the Chiefs field goal. A 52-yard.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Omaha. Oh, 2-2.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. Taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Lions ball to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Big Ace. Whoa. 2-2.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They go play action for Murray. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Green.
On 3rd down, Murray. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Alec Iomatter. Touchdown, Detroit. His 4th TD grab of the season. Folks' extra point is good. And the Lions are out to a 21-10 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. That's caught downfield. It's Kelce. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
36 yards.
Mahomes connects with Kelce for a big one. 36 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
first and 10. It's a handoff. Wait a minute. It's a reverse. They'll take this forward for about 5. From the 23, here's second and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Now Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 6.
Again here to Pacheco. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's second and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Throwing now. Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the catch. And this will be a Lions first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
That's good for the Lions. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down. Lions.
Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. And he gets this up close to the 40. It was Jalen Watson who got him down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Here's second and 6. To throw is Murray. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10. Here's a run going left. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 7. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And they'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 2.
Omaha,
Brings
Omaha.
up 3rd and 5.
Easy, easy, easy. Shift.
Murray on 3rd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Big play for KC. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Attack!
A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
McNeil on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Lions' 19-yard line.
2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now they'll pitch it out here.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Smith to the 5-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. Bucker now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs have taken a 4-point advantage.
Chiefs 25, Lions 21.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Second down, Murray. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
The Slav, a man in motion. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Oh, what are they thinking? It is intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquill. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. First down throw for Mahomes. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Open man, right side, is Kelce. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. This caught right side by Worthy. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Attack! Hey, 57, 57.
Mahomes now on second down. That is caught. And he's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Murray on first down. And he marked out up at the 34-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for our Lions. A gain of 12. And the Lions first down.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down.
Murray's going to throw again. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
A 41-yard gain. First down, Detroit.
To throw again is Murray. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3. At the Chiefs' 7-yard.
Again, it's Murray. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Lions. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Throwing again is Murray. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus, and it cuts the deficit down a bit further. After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball Over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Yellow.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that, but there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Looking middle, he's got Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Mahomes connects with Kelsey for a big one. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. And they're going to get to him and take him down and take him back to the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
On second down, Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he will go all the way. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Here's Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs are able to extend the lead.
Chiefs 39, Lions 29. Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Play action now. It's Murray. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And nice work there after he tacked. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Murray looking to throw. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's got another one. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12
I'll tell you what, Mike, there's being aggressive on fourth down, and then there's being really aggressive on fourth down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke, but hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame him.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion.
37.
After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. To the right side, hauled in by Kelce. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
So back and forth they go as we are through three. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Pacheco. He gets the fourth quarter going. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first down, it's and they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the sideline is caught, but he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space, coming out of the backfield, but instead it's incomplete. Third down.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill, finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
They go play action with Murray. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jameson Williams. Touchdown Lions. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Deuce. Chase.
Murray. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Now DiMercato. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. Here's Mahomes. Will set up the screen to DiMercato. Good hustle by the defense to beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop them for no gain.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. Got him in. It's Kelsey. Complete. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just pumping the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
The run, it's DiMercato. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
On Sunday.
To throw is Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down.
On the ground, Demercado. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
14 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Pierce. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Yards
Attack,
on
attack!
play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Pierce. And he will get into the end zone. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
Makes the score Chiefs 46, Lions 45. Harrison Butker.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
They're on the 17-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Pollard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Lions first down.
They'll drop to throw. Carrying that ball loose, and it is out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Here comes second down.
Hey, big ace! Oh, deuce!
They go play action now. Murray. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Way to go, babe.
Incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained. throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. The Lions called their first timeouts, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. That's going to be caught, and he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They convert with a gain of 15.
Big-time throw there sets them up really nicely. They find themselves well in field goal range for a potential game-winning field goal try. Under a minute. All they got to do is just keep working the clock, get as close as they can, send that kicker out there and see if he can make that kick.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. To throw again is Murray. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. So now the veteran, Nick Folk.
Here we go, baby. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. No good.
And he has missed this one. No good. And they will remain down by 1. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen,